Jared here with CarBuzz.com, and I am at the 2022 Chicago Auto Show with a new GMC pickup truck. This is the 2022 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali Ultimate. So the Denali trim is the most luxurious version of the Sierra, but for the 2022 model year, GMC has taken the luxury up a notch with a new Denali Ultimate trim. And when they say Ultimate, they truly mean it. Let me show you what this new truck is all about. There's some really cool, nice updates for this 2022 model year. Starting with the front end, we've got an even larger grille than we saw on the last previous 2021 model year. You can see the GMC logo is blacked out instead of the traditional red. That takes a lot of effort from an automaker to change a logo like that. That is not something that they do willy-nilly. And then you can see the grille itself is finished in this sort of shadow chrome. They actually call this Vader chrome, like Darth Vader. That is a really cool name for it. And then when we move around the side, you'll see we've got our Ultimate trim. It usually says Denali there, but if you get the Ultimate, you get a special Ultimate badge. We do have the 6.2 liter V8 engine under the hood of the Denali Ultimate. That's the only engine available. 420 horsepower, 460 pound-feet of torque, mated to a 10-speed automatic. This is a really, really good truck motor. One of my favorites in the segment. We've got the big Denali badge here on the side in chrome. It doesn't match the shadow chrome, the Vader chrome that we see on the front. I would have liked if maybe they would have matched it all shadow chrome across the top, because I'm not a big fan of this bright chrome. We do have chrome door handles as well. And then when I open up the doors, you'll see we have our power retractable running boards that are pretty common amongst luxury pickup trucks like this. And now I've got to show you one of the coolest things on the Ultimate, which are these 22-inch wheels. These are gorgeous. I love how these look. They're fantastic, especially with the black GMC logo in the center caps. I think they look fantastic. Ultimate, shall we say. Now here at the back, we've got, again, another big black GMC logo with Denali written below it in shadow chrome. And this is GM's multi-pro tailgate. So we do have the functionality. If I push this upper button right here, you'll see that just this portion of the tailgate is going to drop down. So now you can have long items extend out of the bed. If you need a bed stop, this lifts up like that. Or you can also put your laptop here and use this as a workspace, and then this closes. And if you want to push this button, now just this portion of the tailgate will drop open like normal. If you need a bed extender, there you go. It functions that way as well. And then if I reach down here again and push this, now this comes down. I have a little bit closer access to my bed area. And if you fold this down once more, you have now a handy step with which to get up. You also have this little handle right here that you can use to make it a little bit easier so you don't fall. And this bed is super tough because this is GMC's Carbon Pro tailgate. So it's made from a carbon composite. You cannot scratch this stuff. It is super durable. GMC actually let people hit this with a sledgehammer and it did not break, which is quite cool. And the other cool thing about this tailgate that you may have noticed here, we've got these speakers. So you've got USB and aux input right here, or you can Bluetooth. This is a kicker audio system, so you can hook your phone or whatever other music device you have to it and listen to some awesome tunes at your next tailgate. So I think this is one of the coolest tailgates that you can get in the segment. So GMC continues to do that on the Sierra Denali Ultimate. So now let's check out the interior, because this is where things start to get really swanky. Come here on the door, look at this stitching. It's this brown leather with kind of this cowboy stitching, a bit like a King Ranch or a Laramie trim level if you're talking Ford or Ram. We've got plenty of legroom here. I've got heated seats. Unfortunately, no rear ventilated seats, so that is still one area that GMC is missing out on compared to Ford. And Ram does that as well, but we have plenty of space back here as well with plenty of headroom. We do have a suede headliner now on this new Denali Ultimate trim, and as I mentioned, look at this leather. It's really nice. This is a huge improvement from the outgoing Sierra Denali. We've also got this little storage here underneath the seats, so you've got some little hidden storage in there. And then if I go ahead and lift this up, we've got storage underneath the floor here, or you can just have like a flat load floor. So now let me step out so that I can show you the front, because there are a lot of improvements in there as well. So this is where we're gonna see the biggest improvement with the Denali Ultimate, because the last time I reviewed a Sierra Denali. I wasn't that impressed with the luxury. Now this truck is about $80,000, so it is very much on the high end of what you can get from a full-size truck. But just check out these seats. We've got these awesome Ultimate badges here. We've got this kind of topography etched in there, and then the seat itself is this really nice brown leather. We've got our power retractable running boards. We've got these big Bose speakers. I'll have to wait and see how good those sound when I get this vehicle out for testing. We've got this big armrest here with tons of space underneath there. This is a new shifter design. It's one of those digital shifters. It was not very happy that I tried to move it when the car was off. And this whole dashboard area is new. We've got this brand new 13.4-inch touchscreen, which is so much of an improvement from the outgoing Sierra, which had this little tiny screen that looked just like the previous generation model, and it looked really out of date compared to what Ford and Ram have on their trucks. We've got heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel as well, and for the first time on a GMC truck, massage seats, which is a nice function that they've added. Over here, we've got this nice wood finish. We've got a little storage area up there in addition to our standard glove box. And then we do also have a digital gauge cluster that is new for this 2022 model year, as is this feature here on the steering wheel. If you've been in some other GM products lately, you know that this is their Super Cruise technology. So you push a button when you're on a marked highway and this will actually do the driving for you, sort of. You can take your hands off the steering wheel, but this little camera is watching all the time to make sure that you are still paying attention to the road. But if you've seen GMC's commercials where they're kind of clapping and, you know, having a good time, you can take your hands off the wheel on certain marked highways. I should also note, although you won't be able to see it in this video because I can't start up the vehicle, we do have a head-up display on the Sierra Ultimate. So that was a look at the new 2022 Sierra Denali Ultimate. I hope to get you a test drive review of the Sierra Denali Ultimate later this year when the truck goes on sale, along with the full GMC Sierra lineup. But if you want to read more about it, be sure to check out carbuzz.com. And we do have a review of the outgoing Sierra Denali, a 2019 model year with the 6.2-liter engine. Should give you a rough estimate of how it drives, also on our channel. And if you want to read more about it, carbuzz.com is going to be your source. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to be alerted of our latest videos. I'll see you next time.